Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Unsettling Truths, the ongoing dehumanizing legacy of the Doctrine of Discovery, by Charles and Soong-Chan Rah. Narrated by William Sarris. Introduction. Who we are and what we bring. Yat Charles Yanisha. Tsinbeke dine nishla, de toadlini bashishin, Tsinbeke dine dashiche, de todechini dashinala. Hello, my name is Mark Charles. In the Dene culture, when you introduce yourself, you always give your 4 clans. We are a matrilineal people, and our identities come from our mother's mother. My maternal grandmother is American of Dutch heritage, and so I say Tsinbeke dine, which translates as the wooden shoe people. My paternal grandmother is from the water flows together people. My maternal grandfather is also from the wooden shoe clan, and my paternal grandfather is of the Bitterwater clan, one of the original clans of our Dene people. My mother, Evelyn Nadelberg, and my father, Theodore Charles, were married less than 2 years after the historic Supreme Court ruling of Loving versus Virginia. This ruling in 1967 invalidated all anti-miscegenation laws in the United States. Believe it or not, prior to 1967, interracial marriage was still illegal in many states throughout the United States. I encourage you to pause and ponder that for a moment. And it was not until 1967 that interracial marriage was legalized at the federal level throughout the entire United States. In 2004, after pastoring a small church called the Christian Indian Center for 2 years, I moved with my family from Denver, Colorado to the Navajo Reservation, located in the Four Corners area of the southwest United States. The Navajo Nation still resides on much of what we call Deneta, our traditional lands, located between our 4 sacred mountains. The 11-year period we lived on our reservation was one of the hardest yet most rewarding experiences of my life. Never have I felt more lonely, isolated, and marginalized from both the church and our country, yet more secure and grounded both in my humanity as well as in my identity as the son of a Navajo father and an American mother of Dutch heritage. And it is from that space that I would like to invite you into a conversation about race, culture, and faith. This dialogue will not be easy. It will involve a history many would be happy to forget, and it will challenge a mythology that most would prefer to remain unchallenged. But it is a necessary conversation, and one that has been put off for far too long. You may find significant portions of the book uncomfortable and disquieting. That's okay. I encourage you to stay engaged. This conversation will not be easy, but I am convinced that we can get to a better place. My name is Soong-Chan Rah. I was born in Seoul, South Korea, and immigrated to the United States shortly after my 6th birthday. Raised in an immigrant family, an urban environment, and in the context of economic poverty, I have experienced a range of life settings in the American social fabric. I was raised in a single-parent family in the inner city of Baltimore and in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., native land of the Piscataway people. My father faced many challenges as an immigrant to the United States. His failure to adjust to life in America and his inability to carve a path forward as a Korean in a white man's world were both factors in the breakup of our family. Despite these significant challenges, my mother's deep commitment to her children and her spiritual strength equipped her to keep our family together. She worked long hours at an inner-city carryout, complete with bulletproof plexiglass. She would follow this day job with a night shift at an inner-city nursing home, working as a nurse's aide. Despite working these long hours, money was always short, so our family was on food stamps and the school free lunch program for several years. Years later, a United States president would label single moms who received help from the government as welfare queens, with a strong implication.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?